child of the living God, do not surrender to weariness, for this sacred pilgrimage belongs to the courageous. I have chosen you with deliberate purpose to accomplish a work of eternal significance. I am laying my divine blueprint before your eyes, and I will walk beside you through every valley and over every mountain. Together, we will part the waters of adversity and silence the roaring lions of fear. We will press forward without faltering, for you are destined for glory that outshines the trials you face. Your presence in this season is no mere accident of time. I inscribed your name in the book of life before the foundations of the earth were laid. I have loved you with an everlasting love, and I eagerly anticipated the day you would awaken to my guiding light. When the shadows of yesterday press upon your heart, you may wonder where my presence was during your deepest anguish. Hear this truth, and let it anchor your soul. I am the God who binds your wounds and turns your mourning into dancing. My grace is a mighty flood that has already washed away your transgressions and erased the stain of your former failures. I desire for you to release the heavy burdens of memory, for dwelling in the ruins of yesterday only feeds the spirit of sorrow. Look instead to the horizon of my mercy, for I am breathing new life into your dry bones. Dreams long forgotten shall awaken, your household shall be restored to joy, and a fresh vigor shall surge through your weary limbs. Fix your gaze upon the fields that are already white for harvest, for a season of unprecedented blessing is about to break upon your life. Your spirit has been fully prepared to embrace new adventures and to walk in the profound joy of your divine calling. The chains of past wounds have been shattered, and I have forgiven every debt you could never repay. You are under no obligation to the shadows that once held you captive. If certain souls refuse to honor your worth or acknowledge your transformation, you must walk away with the dignity of a redeemed heir. I will not permit those who twist my words into instruments of manipulation to dim the radiance of my spirit within you. You are called to liberty, so rise and step out of every cage that masquerades as companionship. Protect the little ones entrusted to your care, and leave behind every environment that breeds contempt. You will look back upon this moment of deliverance with profound gratitude, and you will see clearly how deeply I cherish your freedom. Should you choose to remain in the company of those who dishonor your soul, do not expect the chains to fall without your deliberate step toward liberation. You are a vessel of wisdom, and your household cannot flourish while you linger in the wilderness of repeated humiliation. You were never fashioned for such suffering, for I purchased your redemption with the precious blood of my only Son. I now ask you, what further grace shall I pour upon you? Open your mouth wide and cry out to me, and I will answer with wonders that surpass every earthly imagination. Yet tell me, will you trust in my covenant? I will not have you stagnate in the familiar deserts of your past. Leave behind the comfort of the known and journey into the promised land, where my provision springs from the barren rock, and my blessings rain upon your fields without measure. My beloved child, I speak to you with the deepest affection, for you are set apart as a treasured possession. If only your spiritual eyes could be opened to perceive what I perceive. And if you could gaze into the mirror of eternity, you would fall upon your knees in overwhelming gratitude. You would offer me your unwavering loyalty, your precious time, your joyful countenance, and your renewed mind. You would rise from that place of worship with an unquenchable passion for the life I have ordained for you. And you would march boldly into the conquest of your inheritance. Break every fetter that seeks to restrain your steps, for your spirit is fortified with the very courage my voice breathes into your soul. You must finally understand that the battle is already won, for through my sacrifice and glorious resurrection, you are more than a conqueror in all things. My sanctuary doors stand open at all hours, so draw near and speak to me with a humble and thankful heart. Come and take your place beside me, and look upon my glory with eyes illuminated by faith. You are abundantly blessed, and you possess full access to the reservoir of my strength, for all that belongs to me is freely yours according to my eternal covenant. Ask according to my will, and you shall receive. I will nourish your spirit with the sweetness of my presence, and supply your every need with the finest provisions. Do not allow your heart to faint, or your spirit to grow weary, for you carry a sacred mandate within the kingdom of heaven. My love for you is an ocean so vast that your present mind cannot fully measure its depths, yet trust in its certainty and walk by faith. I never deceive, and I remain your constant companion through every trial. From the depths of my divine heart, I declare my profound love for you, and I decree that no further sorrow shall be your portion. I see the fierce battles you wage in the silence, and I know the moments when your strength threatens to fade. You strive to present a brave face to the world, yet I know your spirit far better than you know yourself. You may deceive the mirror of human judgment, but I see your innermost being, your hidden tears, and your tender heart. Even in your greatest courage, bring your unspoken fears into my presence. I will catch every tear that falls, and I will lift you from the dust of despair. Cease your doubting. Lay your heavy burdens at my feet, and I will carry them upon my own shoulders. To be my child is to inherit a legacy of miracles and blessings that will overflow into your home and transform your lineage. You shall taste the sweet fruit of joy and peace, as my promises take root and blossom within your soul. I will never abandon you to wander alone. My holy angels shall encamp around your dwelling to guard you in all your ways. When you rise with the dawn, reach out to me in earnest prayer, and you will witness how my gentle favor will anoint your hours with profound tranquility. Should unexpected storms arise, simply call upon my name, and I will illuminate the path before you. I will grant you divine wisdom to discern the right course, and I will place unmistakable signs along your journey so you may walk with absolute certainty. Rest your weary mind in the knowledge that I have always orchestrated every detail for your ultimate good, for you are worthy of my finest care. Keep your heart steadfast in devotion and pure in intention, and ask boldly according to my will. You are a child of the Almighty Creator, and I walk faithfully by your side, so no weapon formed against you shall prosper. With unwavering love, I guide your footsteps, and I carve new rivers through the wilderness for your refreshment. Every endeavor you undertake in my holy name shall be crowned with divine favor. You will witness abundance and prosperity in your labors, and your plans shall flourish, because I alone hold the keys to your tomorrow. Your household shall drink from the cup of my blessing, and your diligent hands shall yield a harvest that endures. For I am the omnipotent God who never sleeps. Calamity shall not draw near your tent, for my radiant presence forms a wall of fire around you, repelling every malignant spirit, every wasting disease, every spirit of hatred, and every root of bitterness. Your family rests securely beneath the shelter of my Holy Spirit. I have given you my covenant of faithfulness, and it shall stand firm forever and ever. Let your faith be as a mustard seed, which, though small in appearance, grows into a great tree that shelters the heavens. Such shall be the measure of your spiritual ascent, for I know the heights to which you will rise. My spoken word carries the power of creation, and if you speak to the mountains in my name, they shall be uprooted and cast into the sea. Never harbor a shadow of doubt, for I am the only true and faithful God. Regardless of the shifting seasons, I will never forsake you. I will love you throughout eternity without faltering. Do not forget that I know every breath you take, every thought you entertain, and every deed you perform. I created you in my own image, and therefore I know you are worthy of every ounce of my boundless grace. Release the heavy chains of bitterness and abandon every desire for vengeance. I call you to lift your voice in prayer for those who have wronged you, that they too may find their way back to my throne of grace. Their lives have been barren of my commandments, but commit them into my sovereign hands, for I will perform marvels in their spirits. I will pierce their hardened hearts and unveil the glorious truth of my love. Do not squander your precious hours on the trivial disputes of this fading world. Fix your gaze upon my eternal promises and upon the abundance I am preparing to pour upon you. I have watched over you since the very moment of your conception, and I witnessed every trial that shaped your character. You possess a quiet bravery that honors heaven, and I am here to pour fresh strength into your weary frame. I ask only that you believe in my power and guard your faith, for I will utterly transform the landscape of your life. You will watch as the scars of yesterday are clothed in healing, and you shall endure no more sorrow. Today is the appointed day of your deliverance, and this is the hour of your awakening. Lift your hands high, surrender your heart completely to me, and begin to live again in the fullness of joy. This coming season shall mark a profound turning point in your destiny, for I am here to banish every lingering fear. I promise you that every trial carries a sacred purpose, and beyond every dark night, a radiant dawn awaits. I desire for you to see yourself through my eyes, for you are of infinite value to me, regardless of your past stumbles or your present triumphs. My love for you continues to expand without boundary. All your previous struggles have been the crucible, preparing you for an extraordinary season of blessing for yourself and your lineage. Do not expend your energy criticizing the shortcomings of those you love, for I am actively transforming their minds and renewing their spirits. The people surrounding you now shall soon walk in a different rhythm of grace. Continue to intercede for them in prayer, and this season of friction will give way to lasting peace and harmony within your walls. Yet bring all your anxieties to me first before you address any conflict. Guard your heart against sudden anger, and let no harsh word escape your lips. Speak with tenderness, and refuse to draw painful comparisons that wound the soul. Even when you must correct your household, pause in quiet reflection. Seek my divine counsel, and allow my hope to fill your lungs with steadiness. I will guide your tongue to speak words of life and wisdom to your beloved ones. I will accompany you through every waking hour, and even while you sleep, my watchful eyes remain upon your rest. I will whisper my promises into your dreams, so you may awaken with a heart full of courage and a spirit fortified for the day ahead. You will navigate every storm with serene composure, for I will never allow a burden to exceed your capacity. If you feel overwhelmed in this present moment, trust my sustaining grace, for you are already crossing the threshold of triumph. Rise now and march forward with a steadfast spirit, shedding every tear of complaint and every sigh of despair. Take just a few more faithful steps, and you will discover the reward that awaits your perseverance. You shall reap the prize of your loyalty and taste the sweet fruit of your labor. This is how I demonstrate my high regard for your faithfulness and your commitment to endure until the final victory. I am clothing you with divine strength, so that you may tread upon the venomous serpents of deceit and crush the scorpions of hidden malice. No demonic host and no earthly adversary shall inflict lasting harm upon you. I never wish to see you paralyzed by fear, but rather standing firm, with an unshakable confidence and an unbreakable spirit. Let your soul rest in the absolute certainty that every beautiful promise I have spoken is already moving toward its fulfillment. This is your living faith, that daily spark of trust you ignite the moment you open your eyes each morning. You bring immense joy to my heart, and I delight in revealing my wonders through this sacred dialogue. I cherish you beyond measure, and as you contemplate the glorious future I have designed, hold fast to this eternal truth. Do not retreat from life-necessary trials, and do not shy away from the refining fires. With my hand firmly grasping yours, face every challenge with holy courage. Assure me that you will stand unmovable, refusing to let fleeting emotions govern your course, or allowing sickness to halt your journey. I am your divine healer, your faithful caretaker, your boundless provider, and your unwavering supporter. I will supply your every necessity, multiply the fruit of your labor, anchor your faith in unshakable ground, and steady your thoughts against the storms of uncertainty. Today I embed within your innermost being a firm conviction. I place a steadfast trust upon your spirit. My love for you is boundless and without limit, even when your footsteps falter or your words miss the mark. My devotion remains constant through every season. I will forever aid you in all your undertakings. Your life is a sacred journey designed with deliberate grace. It is filled with delightful surprises and abundant opportunities. Every step leads you toward greater achievements and holy growth. The light of your faith radiates from your countenance. Your confident smile brings illumination to every room you enter. Your interactions reflect my enduring strength and perfect love. Your family witnesses the miracles I perform for those who surrender their hearts completely to me. I assure you on this very day that every trial you endure serves a divine purpose. Therefore, cast aside all fear and refuse to let anxiety disturb your spirit. Continue forward on this narrow path with unwavering resolve. I am ever present at your right hand. I offer you my boundless love and unshakable peace. I grant you divine patience and supernatural fortitude. I am actively infusing your existence with profound joy and quiet serenity. My affection for you measures beyond human comprehension. Your resilience continually amazes my heart. I called you to stand strong, and you answered with remarkable vigor. You have fought valiantly beyond my initial expectations. Your actions beautifully exemplify my faithfulness and covenantal love. I watch with immense delight as the seeds I planted in your soul begin to flourish. They are yielding harvests of righteousness and wonderful fruit. Rest assured that far better and brighter days are approaching your horizon. You are already surpassing the aspirations and dreams you once held dear. You are advancing steadily toward a realm overflowing with celestial blessings. I know there are moments when your perspective grows clouded. Your emotions may plummet when you encounter the envy of others. Rejection from those who claim to love you can cut deeply. They refuse to see the divine image in you. Instead, they constantly seek to diminish your spirit. They drag up the past and weaponize old memories to shatter your peace. But today, as you listen to my voice, make a deliberate decision. Just as you have demonstrated faith in the furnace of affliction, now adopt an unshakable posture of victory. Do not allow anyone to sabotage your righteous efforts. Do not permit hostile words to manipulate your emotions. Trust completely in my declaration and cling to the promises I have spoken over you. Remember that you belong entirely to me. I will wrap you in a protective covering of my grace. I will stand firmly against anyone who seeks to mock your belief. Therefore, dismiss those negative whispers when troubles surround you. When arguments rise and exhaustion weighs heavily upon your soul, when overwhelming choices drain your spirit and hope feels distant, come and find a sacred refuge with me in my presence. You will discover perfect peace and renewed hope within my chambers. No matter how massive your troubles appear, they do not diminish your worth. You remain securely held under my sovereign care. Know this truth without question. I did not orchestrate your suffering, but I promise to deliver you from it. I will pull you out with my mighty and outstretched hand. I have never intended for you to carry more than you can bear. I would never assign a trial beyond your capacity to endure with my help. I am taking off the heavy yokes that have burdened your shoulders. I refuse to let you walk in loneliness or despair. Your future shines with such brilliant light that the enemy attempts to steal your joy. Yet remember that you hold the sacred authority to choose your response. Your faith operates as a sharp sword that cuts through every spiritual barrier. If you invite dark thoughts into your sanctuary, they will drag you into the depths. But if you enthrone my spirit first in your mind and heart, you will triumph completely. I have already fulfilled my part of the covenant. I have secured your salvation. I have prepared a decisive victory for you. Now it requires your steadfast cooperation to keep standing firm in the fire. I speak to you at this precise hour because you are nearing a breakthrough. You are approaching a spiritual altitude where daily miracles become your ordinary experience. Do not turn back from the path I have ordained. You have traveled too far and sacrificed too much to abandon your calling now. Do not let your past tears and faithful battles go to waste. At this critical moment, it matters not whether your family fully recognizes your labor. Fix your eyes firmly upon the eternal goal. Your faith and your power of holy decision are stronger than steel. Strive with courage and be exceedingly brave. Many have abandoned their divine purpose and now lament their circumstances. But a radically different future awaits your steps. My living presence surrounds your dwelling place. My spirit reigns supreme within your household. The windows of heaven will swing open above you. Blessings and divine gifts will descend upon your roof. They will fill your home with overflowing joy and laughter. The hearts that return to me in repentance will discover forgiveness and holy unity. Do not be afraid, for I am right beside you in the fray. Do not succumb to anxiety, for I am your covenant God. I will supply you with supernatural strength. I will extricate you from the pit and uphold you with my righteous right hand. I have already poured out heavenly blessings upon you. My goodness is visibly manifest through your lineage. It extends to your friends and relatives and neighbors. Their lives and homes will be touched by your consecrated influence. You shall become a living channel for healing to reach the many souls you know. This amazing journey begins anew with this very breath. Therefore, I urge you to join me every morning in stillness. Remember all the miracles you have already witnessed with your own eyes. Recall how my living word carried you through valleys you thought impassable. I have sustained you faithfully up to this exact moment. Do not look back and forfeit what you have already conquered. From this day forward, an abundance of blessings will pursue you. I desire to see you each morning with a grateful and expectant heart. Receive my words with warmth and deep reverence. Today marks the definitive end of your prolonged storm. Your troubles are officially over as I speak this decree. My breath moves across your horizon and clears away the heavy clouds. The light of my countenance shines upon you once more. A fresh day dawns specifically for your restoration. From now on, you will walk upon solid and unshakable ground. You are moving directly into my prepared blessings. You will discover profound peace and endless happiness along the way. I listen carefully to your every whisper, and I attend to your silence. I am present in the quiet because my heart deeply cares for you. Your prayers rise before me as beautiful and harmonious songs. Your mourning will swiftly turn into dancing and rejoicing. Your pain will transform into a festival of celebration. My precious child, never doubt the declarations I have spoken to you. When I make a promise, it stands as an eternal decree already fulfilled. You cannot fathom the lengths I will go to secure your well-being. My love for you dwarfs every mountain and spans every ocean. I will hold you tightly against my chest. I will bless your home, and send refreshing rain to make your life flourish. You will witness the fulfillment of good things and feel profound gratitude every single morning. The birds will sing their dawn chorus specifically for your encouragement. You will awaken each day with renewed joy. You will see my magnificent works in everything around you. Monumental changes are approaching your family and your household. A season is arriving where you will reap the full rewards of your labor and courage. You have remained steadfast through devastating seasons. You kept the flame of faith burning brightly in the wind. I have heard every single prayer and every cry for help. I have treasured every song of thanks and every plea for mercy. It moves my heart deeply when you show gratitude in the midst of hardship. It is profoundly beautiful when my children trust in me during the darkest hours. They lift their hands and declare with unwavering conviction that they love me. That is all I need to hear from you. I know your sincerity, and I cannot be deceived. Your victory is already positioned just beyond your sight. Hang on tightly because days filled with overflowing favor are rapidly approaching. While others chose the path of ease, you chose the path of prayer and diligent work. Now the time has come for you to taste the sweet fruit of your faith. The heavens shall open wide, and showers of profound happiness shall pour forth. My deep affection surrounds you like an unbreakable shield. My love envelops your soul completely. My desire to bless you knows absolutely no boundaries. This covenant does not depend on your fleeting emotions or temporary feelings. If you earnestly seek me, you will absolutely find me. If discord and loneliness assail your mind, if you ever feel abandoned by the world, know this eternal truth. I am standing right beside you in the shadows. I was with you in your yesterday. I am present in your now. I will remain faithful to you forevermore. Therefore, do not surrender your hope when circumstances grow difficult. Simply call upon my name and refuse to listen to destructive lies. I love you with an everlasting devotion. You are entirely mine. You are infinitely more valuable than your mind can comprehend. I will never leave you nor forsake you. I will always remain exactly where you need me. You have already overcome so many formidable challenges. You navigated through impossible seasons with faith and fierce determination. You witnessed how insurmountable obstacles crumbled into dust. They fell because you clung tightly to my words and my unfailing love. Now consider this profound question. Who can possibly stand against you now? I alone decree your destiny. I want you to march forward and claim the spiritual inheritance I have stored for you. I am the Almighty, and you are a precious jewel in my crown. You are a courageous soul I am utterly proud to call my own. I have dispatched my angels to guard your every step. You will live without the paralyzing grip of fear or the shadow of sickness. You will overflow with happiness and leap for joy. You will give thanks for every good thing coming into your domain. Always remember that every blessing you receive originates from my throne. Therefore, walk in humility and let gratitude guide your steps. I will continue to pour out favor upon you without measure. You will grow increasingly confident in your calling. You will recognize the strength I have placed within your bones. You will be ready to face any challenge with me as your ever-present commander. Every adversary shall retreat at the mere sight of my power dwelling inside you. Now is the appointed time to lift your head with dignity. Leave behind the past offenses and the mistreatments you endured so faithfully. Do not allow them to steal your trust in my goodness. Cease lowering your gaze in shame and losing sight of my provision. Lift your countenance high and revel in the goodness you are about to receive. I, your God, have sovereignly decreed your restoration. My promises to you are beautiful and unbreakable. I will never abandon you at the crossroads. I am the creator of all visible and invisible realms. I offer you my eternal word that I will dwell with you always. I bestow upon you my most exquisite blessings without hesitation. I love you for all eternity and beyond time itself. This moment of intimate communion is one I eagerly anticipate alongside you. I speak and you listen with a receptive spirit. I can tell you with absolute certainty that I love you dearly. You can feel my affection washing over your weary heart. I demonstrate my presence with supernatural tenderness in every season. Whether it be the brightness of day or the stillness of night, in times of great prosperity or seasons of heavy adversity, I remain ever vigilant over your life. I provide for you with timely grace and lavish generosity. I call your attention to lovely details that reveal my constant care. I breathe my divine breath directly into your lungs. I fill you with a peace that surpasses all human understanding. Even amidst your fiercest battles, you shall find me waiting in the center. For this moment when you cry out to me and I respond in a supernatural manner is sacred. I send the morning sun to awaken your hope. I send the gentle breeze to cool your dawn. My love envelopes you with a divine warmth that restores your strength. It imparts the power to walk securely on shifting sands. I am transforming your path of anguish into a highway of prosperity. You will come to believe in my eternal commitment to your soul. Nothing and no one shall ever snatch you from my nail-scarred hand. I know the profound hardships you have silently endured. I am intimately acquainted with your present struggles and your past failures. Therefore, today I urge you to hold tightly to my promises. Remember that I have been supporting you when your knees grew weak. I have been keeping you on your feet when the ground tried to swallow you. You possess vibrant life and a secure future and a holy purpose. This is because you are deeply cherished and you belong entirely to me. Do not let your painful experiences or turbulent feelings pull you away from my presence. I have chosen this exact day to speak directly to your heart. I am reassuring you of my constant presence in your daily life. I am reaffirming the promises that will guide you toward lush meadows. I will lead you beside still and peaceful waters. Let every trace of uncertainty vanish from your mind forevermore. Do not give in to fear or paralyzing worry again. I am actively working within your home and your future. I am shaping your character and refining your dreams. Trust in me completely and allow me to bring my master plan for you to full fruition. Follow my leading with fearless obedience. Step forward with absolute assurance into the light. Know that I am here, with open arms ready to embrace you. I long to lift the heavy burdens from your shoulders. I will wash away the negative emotions that drain your spiritual energy. I do this with my unconditional love. Stop fighting against the current of my grace. Do not rely solely on your own depleted strength. Dive deeply into the flow of my Holy Spirit. Feel completely secure in the waters of my salvation. Take my hand, and you will remain perfectly safe. Even if today you find yourself in a desperate and difficult place, I will rescue you from the depths and raise you to high places. You will not be defeated by the enemy, nor humiliated by your past. I forbid anything or anyone to hold you back from your destiny. I desire for your life to overflow with joy and radiant love. I want this overflow to be so noticeable that everyone around you will witness it. I want you to possess every righteous desire of your heart. Let the entire world see that you are my beloved and cherished child. Allow me to lead you out of the dark valleys you have traversed. I will guide you into paths of peace, far removed from the chaos of this world. If I am reminding you of my ancient promises today, it is because of my fierce love for you. I want only the absolute best for your soul. Dare to confront the strongholds that have sought to bring you down. My ways will guide you along carefully prepared paths of restoration. I will recover every blessing that was stolen from you by the thief. Remember that I willingly sacrificed my own life upon the cross for your redemption. I rose from the grave with triumphant power to demonstrate my supreme authority. I did this to rescue you and elevate you before the watching world. Therefore, distance yourself from those who seek to divert your sacred path. They only desire to rob you of the covenant blessings I have reserved for you. They wish to see you stumble and lose your way. But my eyes are already fixed upon your next step of faith as I prepare to speak life into your tomorrow. Even when the shadows of defeat threaten to extinguish your light and steal your peace, you shall never stumble. For I stand beside you as your eternal fortress. I am guarding you with unwavering devotion, and I will love you through every season of your life. When you commit your steps to me with a steadfast heart and a determined spirit, no earthly power or spiritual darkness shall sever the bond between us. Your past transgressions and every moment of regret have been completely washed away in the river of my grace. You carry no shame upon your shoulders, because you are a new creation in Christ. The precious blood of the Lamb has purified your soul and shattered the heavy chains that once bound you to sorrow. Step boldly into the present moment without fear of yesterday. For I have cast your sins as far as the east is from the west. Begin every morning with a sincere prayer that opens the heavens to my blessings and invites my presence into your daily walk. When weariness strikes your spirit or fear whispers into your mind, know that I am the living water that refreshes your faith and restores your hope. Pour out your burdens openly before me, and I will illuminate the path toward wisdom and grant you the solutions your weary heart desires. My love for you is boundless, and it will endure long after the mountains have crumbled and the stars fade from the sky. Feel the warmth of this divine embrace right now, because I hold absolute authority over every force of darkness. I possess the power to heal every lingering sickness and cut through every snare of lack and despair. I am lifting you toward higher ground so that no adversary can keep you in the dust. You cannot be conquered, because I am your mighty shield and your righteous defender. No curse shall find rest upon your house, because I have covered you with my blessing. Discouragement cannot take root in your spirit, for my Holy Spirit is actively renewing your courage and filling your days with joyful strength. Place your complete trust in my faithful care and believe with absolute certainty that I am walking right beside you. Hold fast to the promises I speak into your spirit today, and watch as the heavy seasons of trial give way to glorious renewal. When the storms of despair crash against you and confusion clouds your vision, listen closely to my voice echoing in the silence. I am the Almighty God who spoke the galaxies into existence, and I am the loving Father who tenderly cares for your soul. I am your divine shepherd and your faithful commander, and I am always ready to intervene the moment you call upon my name. I ask only for your sincere devotion and a heart that chooses to trust me above all earthly circumstances. I see your deepest struggles, and I understand the quiet battles you fight within your own mind. You have no desire to surrender to hopelessness, and I honor that sacred longing within you. Turn back to me with a repentant spirit and a readiness to walk in truth, and I will grant you a completely fresh beginning. Even when the righteous fall 7 times, my boundless mercy will lift them up again and again. You have my solemn promise of endless compassion, because my love will guard your steps and keep you from straying into deception. You will never become like those who wear a mask of righteousness while harboring deceit within. You will recognize their empty traps and steer clear of their destructive paths. My abundant mercy and perfect forgiveness are reserved for you and for everyone who clings to my word with a faithful heart. Remember that I am also a consuming fire that burns away impurity and fiercely protects those I cherish. I will not permit the enemy to drag you into the clutches of the devourer. I speak directly to your spirit right now, and I urge you to open your spiritual ears and give me your undivided attention. I deeply desire your complete freedom, and I long to bring total restoration to your wounded places. Come to me each morning to drink deeply from my word and to commune with me in quiet prayer. Entrust your life and your loved ones into my sovereign hands and place your absolute confidence in the magnificent plans I have woven for your destiny. Refuse to believe the lies that whisper of your inevitable misery or claim that your past disqualifies you from grace. Reject the voices that declare your defeat is certain and your future is barren. Hear my truth instead, and know that you belong entirely to me, and I will remain your steadfast companion forever. I have observed your repentant heart and your genuine desire to walk the narrow path of righteousness. You will no longer return to the broken patterns of yesterday, and you will separate yourself from those who mock your faith. You will seek the fellowship of the faithful and surround yourself with voices that encourage your spirit to soar. I want you to encounter me in a profound and authentic way, so that your understanding of my love expands beyond anything you have ever heard. I am not angry with you, but I call you toward a higher calling for your ultimate good. I will grant you the divine strength to master your emotions and maintain a tranquil spirit regardless of the chaos that surrounds you. I am transforming you so radically that the world will marvel at the grace shining through your character. You will be filled with unshakable joy, and you will move forward with bold confidence and gentle words. I will saturate your mind with resilient faith that constantly recalls the covenant promises I have spoken over you. Each morning upon waking, you will hear my gentle guidance directing your steps toward righteousness and clarity. I will shield you from hidden adversaries and expose every scheme designed to undermine your progress. You will dwell in perfect safety under the shadow of my wings, as I vigilantly watch over your peace and prosperity. I ask only for your trust and the sincere offering of your heart and your unwavering loyalty to my kingdom. I do not seek to steal your dreams or force you to abandon your righteous ambitions. I simply desire to be the foundation of every plan you make, so that I may guide your journey. You will witness extraordinary miracles as you walk forward, because my love for you is fierce and eternally faithful. You will not tremble before life trials, nor will you be deceived by the fleeting distractions of this age. I breathe life into your weary frame and sharpen your spiritual vision until the eternal truths become vividly clear. My devotion to you remains completely untouched by your imperfections or the weight of your current burdens. I extend my mighty hand to pull you from the depths of despair and lead you into a sanctuary of unbreakable strength. You are infinitely precious to me, and I publicly declare your liberation from every torment that has bound you. Embrace this redeeming love that shatters your chains and writes your freedom upon your very soul. Your deliverance is a priceless gift born from my infinite affection, and it requires no merit from you. Welcome this renewed existence where loneliness and terror hold no power over you. Rest securely in my tender embrace and navigate toward the shores of eternal victory. You shall be adorned with everlasting joy and spiritual abundance that no thief can plunder. Renounce every shadow of unbelief, because your triumph is guaranteed by my unbreakable word and sealed with profound love. Experience this miraculous grace that floods your inner being and dissolves all doubt while restoring your true identity. Know that I am the creator of heaven and earth, and I am speaking these words directly to heal your heart in this very moment. Allow my truth to resonate within your spirit, for I seek only to draw you closer to my side. Even if your flesh resists my grace, my love shall never falter, and I will pursue you until you rest in my arms. Never cease placing your hope in me, and listen attentively to my voice, until you witness every promise manifest in your reality. My beloved daughter and my cherished son, you are the masterpiece of my hands and the most treasured portion of my heart. You were not formed by accident, nor were you cast into existence by mere chance or blind fortune. I loved you long before the foundations of the world were laid, and I shaped you with deliberate care and infinite intention. I breathed life into your being and ordained a divine purpose for your days, while preparing abundant blessings for your path. You stand as a radiant reflection of my glory, and no earthly judgment or temporal setback can diminish your worth in my sight. I recognize the heavy moments when you feel overlooked or trapped, by the circumstances swirling around you. You may question why the fullness of my provision has not yet poured into your hands, but understand this deeply. I have not withheld my goodness from you, but rather your gaze has wandered toward the fading treasures of this world. You allowed the noise of society to drown out my gentle instruction, and you temporarily set aside the wisdom of my teachings. Now is the sacred hour to return to me with a humble and contrite heart, ready to leave behind every distraction that divides your focus. Rediscover your unwavering faith in my power to rewrite your story and my grace to cover every failing. When you surrender completely, you will witness my blessings flowing over your life in overwhelming abundance. Recognize that these promises will blossom the moment you lean entirely upon my strength and acknowledge me as your Lord. If you place your complete trust in me, you will become like a mighty tree firmly planted beside flowing rivers of living water. You will bear rich fruit in every proper season, and your leaves will never fade even when the heat of trial arrives. You shall not wither in the drought of this age, nor will your prosperity cease as long as you draw from my grace. I call upon you today to anchor your soul in me alone, because I am the only source that can restore what was stolen and mend what was fractured. Let my spoken word rewrite your present reality and saturate your future with radiant hope. Believe in my faithfulness, and you will witness my covenant promises unfolding with undeniable power across your entire world. I am actively working on your behalf and guiding you toward the abundant life I designed for you before time began. Do not grow weary on the sacred path you are called to walk, and do not let the chaos of the present overwhelm your spirit. Press forward with confidence, because I am granting you the enduring strength of a mighty warrior, so you may rise again. Trust in me once more, and cling tightly to my word, because every declaration I have made over your life will surely come to pass. You will experience the tangible weight of my glory, and watch my divine blueprint materialize around you from this day forward. Refuse to rely solely on physical sight, for it will only lead to disappointment and frustration in a broken world. Open the eyes of your faith and begin to perceive the magnificent possibilities hidden behind every closed door. Find the seed of breakthrough within every trial and visualize the radiant light of my presence cutting through the darkest shadows. Place your confidence in my power to transform your circumstances and create pathways through impossible walls. Do not doubt the truth I speak to you today, for I am orchestrating every detail for your ultimate good, even when the path seems steep. Trust in me with your entire being and cease relying on your own limited understanding. Step away from the shifting foundations of human wisdom and anchor every hope and expectation in my eternal character. I alone hold the power to resurrect dead dreams and carve new roads through barren wilderness. It is time for your voice to declare my blessings and watch as heaven responds by unfolding favor in every sphere of your existence. Confess my promises aloud and proclaim my word even in the midst of fierce opposition, and it will surely produce its harvest in your life. True faith is always refined in the fires of adversity, so rise from your place of hesitation and approach my throne of grace. Stop exhausting your strength in futile efforts and lay every plan and ambition before me for my direction. Take hold of my nail-pierced hand and secure yourself to the anchor of my unbreakable promises. I guarantee that your faith will ignite into a blazing fire, and you will witness every righteous dream blossom into reality. I never disappoint those who anchor their souls in my faithfulness. Rise up today, regardless of how dire your present situation appears, because my love for you remains constant and unshakable. I am extending my arms wide with open invitations of forgiveness and complete restoration, and I am eagerly awaiting your humble return. Fear nothing when you draw near to my presence, for my grace infinitely surpasses every failure and every mistake you have ever made. I invite you to lean upon my shoulder today and proclaim my goodness in every season of your journey. Walk forward with the quiet assurance that I will never leave your side or abandon your cause. Make it your daily discipline to seek my face at the dawn of each morning and at the closing of each evening. I will orchestrate every detail of your life, and your days will overflow with goodness and heavenly provision. You will witness the undeniable evidence of my faithfulness weaving through your story in ways that defy human explanation. Trust completely in what I am speaking to you right now, and believe with all your heart as your life begins its magnificent transformation. I hear the quiet ache in your spirit, and I am intimately acquainted with the deepest cries of your soul. Let me bring perfect comfort to your wounded places, because I am fully aware of every challenge you navigate and every sorrow you carry. I know your dreams, and I understand the exact weight pressing upon your shoulders right now. You are never out of my sight, my precious child, and I comprehend the full scope of what you endure. Remember today that I have carefully collected every tear that has fallen from your eyes, and I have felt the sharp edge of every pain you have endured. I have never left you to wander through the valleys of darkness alone, for I have always walked right beside you. My presence has enveloped you in unwavering love through every storm and every silent night. There has not been a single moment when I have stepped away from your side or turned my back on your struggles. My devotion is eternal and absolutely unconditional, and even when you feel completely overwhelmed by the weight of your circumstance, know that I remain firmly with you. Do not fear the shadows that gather around your heart, my beloved child. I know the deepest chambers of your soul. I have numbered every tear and witnessed every silent struggle. You have felt the crushing weight of isolation. You have wandered through valleys of despair, wondering if the path ahead was lost. Hear this truth and let it anchor your trembling spirit. My love has never faltered. It is not a fragile thread that breaks with your stumbles. It is an unbreakable covenant forged in the blood of my Son. You may stray into distant lands, but I remain your steadfast refuge. My arms are always open to receive you. My forgiveness has no measure, and it washes away every stain of yesterday. In my embrace you will discover a peace that surpasses all earthly understanding. Draw near to me now and lay your heavy burdens at my feet. Let my presence be the sanctuary where your weary spirit finds true rest. Pour out every anxiety and every hidden sorrow upon the altar of my grace. I will bear the weight that breaks your shoulders. I will turn your mourning into dancing, and your ashes into a crown of beauty. Trust in my mighty hand, for it holds the power to shatter every chain of despair. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. Let my light pierce through the thickest darkness and scatter every shadow of doubt. When the storms of life rage around you, do not look to the turbulent waters. Fix your eyes upon the one who commands the winds and the seas to be still. I am your calm in the tempest. I am your shelter in the hour of trial. Never allow your circumstances to dictate your identity, for I have called you by name. You are my chosen treasure, set apart for a holy purpose. The voices that whisper defeat and guilt have no authority over your life. I have redeemed you from the pit and clothed you in garments of righteousness. Turn your face away from the ruins of yesterday and lift your gaze toward the horizon of my promise. I have prepared a future filled with hope and divine purpose for you. Walk forward with boldness, knowing that my hand guides your every step. I will not abandon you to the whims of fate. I will elevate you above the trials that seek to diminish your spirit. Let my word be the lamp that illuminates your path and the compass that directs your journey. Stand firm in the faith that I have planted within your heart. The enemy prowls like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour, but greater is he who dwells within you. Do not surrender your dreams to the weight of temporary setbacks. I am weaving your struggles into a masterpiece of grace. When your strength fails, my power will rise within you. You are more than a conqueror through Christ who strengthens you. I have equipped you with wisdom beyond your years and courage that defies the odds. Step into the battles of life with your head held high. I will fight alongside you and turn your greatest trials into testimonies of glory. Hold fast to my promises, for they are unshakable foundations upon which you may build your life. You do not walk this road alone. I have surrounded you with a cloud of witnesses and a community of grace to uplift your spirit. Lean into my presence and let my voice drown out the noise of a weary world. I am your Father in heaven who knitted you together with loving intention. I formed you for my pleasure, and I delight in your every step toward righteousness. Do not fear the narrow path, for it leads to abundant life. I will supply every need according to my riches in glory. Let my spirit breathe fresh life into your weary bones and renew your strength like the soaring eagle. You are destined to bear fruit that remains. You are called to shine as a beacon of hope in a darkened age. Keep pressing forward with unwavering trust. Every tear you weep is collected in my vessel. Every prayer you whisper echoes in my throne room. I am orchestrating every detail of your life for your ultimate good and my eternal glory. Let my joy be your strength, and let my peace be your shield. I will never leave you nor forsake you. I will be with you until the end of the age. My covenant love surrounds you like a mighty fortress. You are held securely in the palm of my hand. Let your heart beat in rhythm with my will, and watch how I move mountains before you. The dawn of a new season is breaking upon your life. Step into the light with confidence and watch how my promises unfold before your eyes. The journey continues, and I am already walking ahead, to prepare the path that awaits your faithful step. I chose you before the foundations of the earth were laid. I destined your spirit to overflow with profound significance, boundless joy, and unshakable blessing. Hear my voice, and let it settle upon your soul. Every word I speak carries the creative weight of heaven. It will surely come to pass. You will walk through days drenched in divine favor and radiant gladness. No earthly power or hidden scheme can halt the promises I have sealed over your life. Continue your pilgrimage with steady steps. I am your Father. I will guide your feet toward a horizon overflowing with prosperity and eternal purpose. I will draw you forward into a destiny brimming with covenant love, holy success, and abiding happiness. Trust in my embrace and find perfect peace beneath my sovereign care. I hold the breath of your life in my hands. Do not let fear take root in your spirit. I am your fortress and your shield. I watch over you with unwavering vigilance. When the first light breaks the morning darkness, I am already present at your bedside. I long for you to sense my nearness before your feet touch the ground. Guard those sacred early hours against the noise of the world. Let no distractions steal these precious moments of communion. Fix your eyes upon my eternal truth. Listen closely as I shepherd your path. Remember that I sit enthroned above the chaos. I command your season. You need not carry the heavy burden of tomorrow. Do not tremble before the storms that gather on the horizon. When you stand beside me, you will never face danger in isolation. The anxieties that weigh upon your heart today will dissolve with astonishing speed. As you bow in prayer, know that I am already weaving the threads of your journey. I am the author writing your sacred narrative. Nothing escapes my omniscient gaze. Nothing exceeds my omnipotent grasp. The provisions you have earnestly sought are already traveling towards you on wings of grace. I am fortifying your faith like tempered steel. I am preparing to lift you into a new season of total renewal. Do not let the whispers of the crowd disturb your soul. Maintain your dignity and walk in unwavering conviction. Jealous voices will always rise from those who do not understand my calling upon you. My perspective alone defines your worth. I see a masterpiece formed in the hidden places. I behold a heart of integrity and profound truth. Clutch my promises tightly. Let them anchor your mind when the enemy launches his attacks. Run to the shelter of my unfailing love. I have walked through every valley alongside you. I caught you when your feet slipped. I wept with you in your losses. I rejoiced with you in your triumphs. I sustained you through every crushing weight. Now is the hour for your light to break forth. I am calling you to ascend to unprecedented heights. Leave the ashes of past battles behind you. Step boldly into a fresh chapter marked by glorious victory and divine restoration. I am shifting the tides of your existence right now. I am turning a brand new page in the scroll of your life. Follow my leading down pathways paved with heavenly wisdom. I pour out my steadfast love and supernatural peace to still every anxious thought. I alone possess the power to rescue you from the depths of despair. I alone can grant you victory over the giants that stand in your way. Open the chambers of your heart and witness the miraculous unfolding of my grace. Watch as solutions manifest in ways that defy human logic. You have chosen wisely by seeking my presence in your darkest hours. My deepest desire is for you to place me at the very center of your existence. Love me with every fiber of your being. Devote your entire soul and mind to my kingdom. Surrender to me today and witness the profound transformation that occurs when I dwell fully within you. You have carried a quiet emptiness for far too long. That hollow space was carved by my own design to hold only my spirit. Invite me into the deepest recesses of your heart. Observe how every broken fragment begins to realign under my touch. Those who wounded you will soon turn back toward you. Their spirits will be heavy with genuine conviction. They will seek your forgiveness with humble tears. The doors that appeared sealed with iron locks will swing wide open. I will reveal pathways through wildernesses you never dared to cross. Those who once turned away will soon gaze upon you with profound reverence and honor. I will bring steadfast companions into your circle. They will be anchors of truth and sources of unwavering support. I will banish the shadows of loneliness that have lingered in your days. Trust completely in the words I breathe over you. They carry the creative power that spoke the stars into being. They will reshape your reality for your ultimate good. Do not allow your spirit to grow weary when unforeseen trials arise. Do not let the harsh judgments of men dim your inner fire. Ignore the bitter words crafted by envious hearts. They hold no authority over your divine destiny. You are safely cradled within the protective embrace of the Almighty. Let my voice be the first sound to awaken your spirit each dawn. Allow it to set the rhythm for your entire day. Live in the absolute certainty that you are surrounded by the covenant love of your Creator. You rest under the vigilant watch of your Heavenly Father. You are forever held in arms that parted the Red Sea and closed the mouths of raging lions. Know this eternal truth without a shadow of doubt. You are profoundly, fiercely, and forever loved. Amen.